Meet the creator of D-Dog vlogs, known for exploring abandoned places and uncovering their eerie past. But one trip to an old school would push them further than ever. After a 5-month break, they returned with their friend Dakota on October 17, 2023, to explore an abandoned school in Georgia, once familiar from childhood and now awaiting demolition. With cameras ready, they dove in using their fast-paced run-and-gun style.
What is up, everybody? It's your buddy Dog Vlogs here with another insane adventure. It's been about 5 months, but we're finally back, and this time we're bringing you an abandoned school. I'm not alone. I'm joined by Dakota on this one. We're not really sure what to expect with this one. It's kind of recently went abandoned.
As they approached, the immediate concern was the presence of homeless individuals who had reportedly taken over the school, making the environment unpredictable and potentially dangerous. They even speculated if the place might be alarmed, bringing them back to their OG roots of raw, spontaneous exploration.
Now, we're not sure what to expect. This place is technically in the ghetto.
There's somebody behind us?
Yeah, there's, as I'm trying to say, there's like endless homeless people around here, and they've been taking over the school, so we're really not sure what to expect. This place could even be alarmed. We're not entirely sure. This one's kind of bringing us back to our OG roots, where we used to just run and gun into places, and I can already tell you, we're gonna run into people endlessly, but we're still gonna send it. Dude's just chilling there.
So we can't do it then, right?
Oh, we're doing it.
What the
As they approached, a red motion sensor raised concerns about alarms, but they pushed on anyway, despite knowing school explorations rarely went well. Inside, an eerie silence took over, broken by a strange sound echoing from deeper within. As they explored, heavy water damage became clear, with lower levels completely flooded, adding to the building's unsettling state.
There's soap down here. What the hell? Did somebody flood it? Yo, it's flooding down here. It's fully flooding. Damn, we'll go over there in a minute, but look at this, guys. I just found a gem. Dude. There's a cricket in here. There's a motion sensor right here.
Another motion sensor made them even more cautious as they crept through the halls. Then chaos hit, a pipe burst sending water spraying everywhere. Still, they pushed on, until an alarm suddenly blared. Their presence had been detected.
There's a motion sensor. It's gonna be like in here somewhere. Oh, yeah. It's gonna go off in a minute. Yeah, it is. The alarm is going off, guys.
Oh god, I didn't hear. Oh, you have hearing. Supersonic hearing.
Damn. Alright, well, time to get out of here. Damn. I wanted to explore so much more. The alarm's not going off now, guys. Alright, guys. The alarm kind of went off. It like reset itself. So I think we're gonna try to go back in.
Forced to retreat, they exited, only for the alarm to suddenly reset. Taking the risk, they tried again, but it instantly triggered, and this time security arrived. Thinking fast, they played it off and managed to leave without trouble. The encounter was a harsh reminder of how unpredictable and risky urban exploration can be. Don't you agree whether it was risky? Comment below. What really happened that night remains a mystery, but it's one they won't forget. Meet Cameron, a solo urban explorer who takes viewers on immersive journeys through forgotten spaces. His videos often reveal the haunting beauty of these decaying sites, but during one recent exploration, Cameron would uncover a location that felt unsettlingly suspended in time, prompting questions about its true abandonment. Upon entering, the sheer scale and disarray of the facility immediately struck Cameron, especially the perplexing state of the utilities and the presence of personal items. The initial shock was palpable as he observed details that suggested a sudden departure, leaving behind remnants of daily life.
This place is insane. Holy fuck.
The sound of running water, though inexplicable in such a place, only added to the initial confusion and sense of unease. Further into the building, Cameron stumbled upon what appeared to be a dedicated science storage room. It was a treasure trove of forgotten equipment filled with microscopes, various chemicals, and an abundance of beakers, painting a vivid picture of the activities that once thrived within these walls. The sheer volume of scientific apparatus left behind was astounding, suggesting a well-equipped educational facility.
There's still clothing. Still clothing items in the lockers. Wow, so this is like the storage room. Look at all the microscopes.
Even more unsettling was the discovery of clothing items still in the lockers, as if the occupants had simply vanished midday. The exploration continued, leading Cameron to an unexpected discovery, the art room. Unlike other areas, this space seemed to have been violently ransacked, an anomaly that immediately caught his attention.
All the monitors. It's crazy. Holy shit, we found the art room. Oh my god, the art room is sweet. I don't know. It looks like people ransacked this place. This is like, why is this like the only room in this school that looks trashed?
The contrast between the relatively preserved science areas and the chaotic art room was unsettling, raising questions about why this particular space was targeted and why it was the only one that looked trashed. Despite the apparent abandonment, an underlying sense of unease began to settle over Cameron. Observations like stray disinfectant and even ice cream, combined with the intact windows, made him feel as if the place might still be in use, or at least recently visited. This feeling intensified with the discovery of an electric pallet jack behind what looked like a stage, an item suggesting ongoing activity or at least a very recent presence.
Holy shit. I feel like... Yeah, this is all disinfectant.
This says Smile 2020 though.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like this place is still in use. Dude.
The possibility that the place was not entirely deserted, despite all evidence to the contrary, was a chilling thought. The mystery of this abandoned facility leaves many questions unanswered. Was it truly deserted, or had Cameron stumbled upon a location that was quietly operating under the radar? The unsettling feeling of being watched, or of a place that isn't quite empty, is a common fear in urban exploration. Fortunately, Cameron's instincts kept him safe, but the eerie stillness of places like this always leaves a lingering chill.
The following footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel Soy Gerald in January of 2026. In the video, Gerald, along with his cameraman, set out to investigate an abandoned supermarket situated in Cancun, Mexico. It is important to note that this location is a major hotspot for criminals and serves as a shelter for people living on the streets. Gerald also pointed out its notorious reputation as a center for crime and robberies in the neighborhood, where police frequently remove and arrest individuals only for them to return repeatedly. Despite these challenges, the duo remained completely undeterred and proceeded to investigate the abandoned supermarket. As they began their exploration and stepped inside the building, they immediately mentioned that they smelled a horrible stench coming from the place. They later even admitted that they felt extremely sick and nauseous, which ultimately forced them to relocate to a different part of the building. They then decided to leave that section altogether and chose to venture into the old warehouse. However, as they were walking through one of the rooms, that's when they encountered something extremely alarming.
Vamos a adentrarnos por acá. Vean cómo ya destruyeron todo este... Tranquilo, bro. Tranquilo. Tranquilo, viejo. Trae un cuchillo. Trae un cuchillo. Trae un cuchillo. Trae un cuchillo el vato. ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Trae un cuchillo, güey. Trae un cuchillo, güey. ¿Y dentro otro?
Y sí, venía uno que fue para allá.
Su mecha, güey. Nos salió una persona, tiene un cuchillo en la mano y creo que era un palo, un fierro.
To the explorer's absolute shock, a man brandishing a knife and a stick suddenly jumped out of a room and aggressively started chasing the duo. Acting on pure survival instinct, they immediately started backing away, doing their best to avoid getting hit and to put as much distance as possible between themselves and the attacker. Fortunately for the explorers, they successfully escaped the dangerous situation and managed to get away from the attacker unharmed. But despite being completely terrified, they did not leave the building. Instead, they eventually took out their own weapons and began communicating with the individual from a distance. Once the situation had calmed down, they approached the attacker and asked why he had reacted so aggressively. The man explained that he is a scrapper and admitted that others had robbed him many times while he was collecting metal, which is why he is always on edge and feels the need to defend himself first. He also showed an old knife wound on his finger, which contributed to his defensive behavior. He added that the metal he gathers earns him about $14 a day, just enough for dinner, and clarified that he was not trying to hurt anyone, only to protect himself and his supplies. The individual later apologized for his actions, and the explorers, understanding the man's circumstances, told him to take care of himself. With a kind of uneasy mutual understanding and respect, they both went their separate ways. The explorers then continued to explore the building for several more minutes. Fortunately for the duo, they did not encounter anything unusual during this time, and eventually left the building without any harm. The following footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel The Lost Explorer in February of 2023.
Exploring abandoned places can be thrilling, but what if the past refuses to stay buried? Tonight we enter a deserted mall, where every shadow feels alive and every sound tells a story. These clips might make you think twice about going. From the channel Uncharted Expeditions, our explorer documents eerie, forgotten places. Returning to a mall they once fled, now with a companion, they come prepared, though the reason for leaving last time remains unknown. As they move through the decaying structure, even filming proves difficult, reminding them just how dangerous the environment truly is.
We are at an abandoned mall. This time. We're actually back. We left the first time, but we're back. We're ready this time. Well, I don't think there's gonna be much to see over there. You always scare me so bad.
It's so hard to watch where I'm walking and watch the camera. I'm doing so much.
You really are. You're shining two lights.
I know.
They moved beneath the old movie theater, where the air felt heavy with dread. Soon, they found something bizarre, what looked like a discarded Santa figure, a twisted echo of the mall's past. Deeper in, they passed a former boxing gym and eerie light reflections that mimicked movement. Then, inside a shattered jewelry store, they spotted something that looked like human fingers, sending a wave of fear through them.
We're underneath the movie theater right now. Yeah. I feel like I can hear something.
That guy keep hearing stuff too.
This is an old jewelry store. Looks pretty cool. Pretty scary also.
Yeah, with all the shattered mirrors.
Behind you.
No.
This way.
Kind of like above us is what's happening.
Looks cool. So kind of scary. almost looked like human fingers.
It kind of looked like what it is. Kind of looked like human finger.
They had returned mainly for the movie theater, remembered as the darkest and most unsettling part of their last visit. Despite their fear, they pushed forward, determined to face it. Along the way, they even explored the mall's restrooms, an oddly lighthearted moment that still added to the surreal, eerie atmosphere.
The main reason we came back was for the movie theater.
Are you gonna go in with me?
I mean, what?
Go.
Yeah, we'll go in a minute.
So you're going.
Have you ever gone to pee in an abandoned place in the restroom? I can check that one off with the bucket list.
You know, at least we're using the restroom like.
Yeah, we didn't just pee in the middle of the floor. We're not monsters.
I know. Like we're polite.
The theater was just as terrifying as they remembered, consumed by near-total darkness, making it hard to see anything. Moving through it, the tension was overwhelming. Behind the concession stand, they briefly mimicked past interactions, a haunting contrast to its once lively past. Nearby, a scary door led into the unknown, leaving them uneasy about what might be waiting beyond.
It is literally pitch black in here.
I know.
You can't see anything.
Terrifying, dude.
Oh. There's no battery in it.
Oh.
This looks like a hallway, like in the back rooms.
It does.
It's made out of like floor.
Although they completed their expedition through the abandoned mall, one unsettling question remained. What other secrets did its decaying walls hold? Had someone else been silently observing their every move? Let us know what you think in the comments below. The eerie discoveries and the pervasive darkness left a lingering sense of mystery. It may merely be the natural decay of a forgotten place, or there might be a more sinister presence at play, one that could have ended far worse. The unsettling truth of that night remains unsolved. Exploring abandoned places can be an adrenaline rush, but what happens when you're not alone in the shadows, and every step could trigger an unseen alarm? Meet Ash and Lewis, the intrepid explorers behind the YouTube channel Brothers Wild. Along with their friend Rich, they specialize in urban exploration and paranormal investigations, venturing into abandoned and supposedly haunted locations to uncover the mysteries within. From decaying structures to forgotten historical sites, their raw and unfiltered approach brings viewers face to face with the eerie beauty and supernatural activity in these places. But during this particular investigation at a notoriously dark asylum, they would discover that some encounters test the limits of bravery, pushing them into a truly terrifying ordeal. Ash immediately feels uneasy upon arrival, stating he has a feeling about this building.
It's huge.
It's like a whole. If you look, I thought it was one building. You've got, I'm assuming they used to people that worked here. You've got a church. You've got all these little buildings, which I don't know what they would be for. Then you got the obviously the actual.
Do you want to have a look at beer first then? Because we can get to that, can't we?
That's the main.
That's the main building.
Prison ground. There's big thick walls all the way through.
I know.
Obviously, it was like a prison back then, but.
Almost immediately, unsettling noises begin, with the group questioning, what the hell was that? A chilling moment arises when footsteps are distinctly heard ascending stairs. The sheer size of the asylum complex, which he describes as a whole village, surprises them, revealing its history as a prison-like compound. They reveal their plan to sneak in as the local council has bought the place for construction, necessitating a stealthy approach.
I'm gonna sneak in because the local council has just bought this place and they're doing construction to it, so gotta be stealthy. What was that noise?
Someone screaming.
That sounded like someone screaming, didn't it?
Yeah, from the place already. That might be on the camera. That was crazy.
Almost immediately, an unsettling sound resembling someone screaming echoes from within the property, suggesting a presence even before they fully enter. This massive, century-old asylum once housed over 1,500 patients, whom the explorers referred to as prisoners, adding to the oppressive atmosphere.
Think how many patients?
1,500 patients were here.
Say patients, I call them prisoners.
What's the hole by here, Rich? And by there. Yeah, some of it's... Oh, they don't... Yeah, I told you, be careful.
After their initial exploration, they decide on a camping spot, planning to set up tonight and return for a proper investigation later.
Pop our heads out to have a look, really. But this is a great spot here, guys. We've just found that we could set up tonight. And then we can leave our stuff here and go exploring properly. Right, bring you back in a minute. Gotta be quiet.
A chilling discovery is made as they realize they are literally sleeping on some old tombs, or parts of the asylum's morgue. The atmosphere is already heavy, with the team noting an eerie feeling that permeates the deserted complex and the need to be really, really quiet due to nearby workers.
What we come across? Some tombs. So we can't actually put our pegs in. So we're literally sleeping on some old tombs. Because we're literally right next to the church there. The asylum's just there, just past Rich. So yeah, we're literally in the grounds. Crazy. What's your take on it?
It's gonna be a mad one tonight, I think.
It's gonna be.
It's already got that weird feeling to it.
Just walking through the town was eerie enough, wasn't it?
The village is weird.
It is weird.
Anyone watching from there, like
Yeah. It's got that eerie feeling.
People working there as well.
Yeah, people working there. We gotta be really, really quiet. Obviously they're not working on this area at the moment.
I think if we go back, set up camp, come back in the night when everyone's gone, then only one day.
Yeah, I think we'll go back camp, like Lewis just said, and
As night truly falls, a chilling woman's scream emanates from the direction of the church, marking a terrifying escalation of events.
right, I've just switched the camera on now because we can hear screaming coming from the church. And I mean, a woman scream, like a hauntingly bad scream.
After successfully evading security, they declare, "We're actually in here in the middle of the night," immediately startled by unexplained noises. Their exploration leads them through decaying rooms, revealing an underground system that goes under the whole building.
We're actually in here, in the middle of the night. Oh shit. Oh, it scared me, that did. Let's put the light on, hang on, I can't see. Does that go down?
Yeah, it's the underground. There's an underground system that goes under the whole building.
Is that one? What the hell's that?
Is that cool?
Moving deeper, the activity escalates with a distinct whistling sound echoing through the abandoned halls.
Yeah.
It's like a whistle?
Yeah, again, it's whistling.
What the hell's this?
The atmosphere grows increasingly oppressive as one explorer notes it has got really cold, followed by more inexplicable noises pushing them to the edge.
What was that?
A terrifying screaming sound is heard, sending them into a frantic scramble.
All that shit on there, be careful. I heard that again.
Which way did we go back out? What the fuck was that? It's this way, it's this way.
That was horrible.
Wait.
Entering another building, a mysterious actual mist is observed coming from a doorway, compelling them to investigate. Back in a main area, one of the explorers exclaims, "Someone just ran past me, I felt something run past me," causing visible alarm.
Oh my god, there's like a mist.
I know.
Actual mist coming up that door, bro.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
An actual mist just came out that door.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, let's do it. Whoa, no, I just felt something. It just ran past me. No, someone just ran past me. Bro, please. I felt something run past me. I felt it run past me. My whole jacket moved. Something just ran past me, bro. It ran past me. It literally ran straight past me. It ran, my whole jacket moved. Hold on. It's moving. It just moved. It just moved. It's coming off. I heard someone above us going. Bro, that just moved on its own. I got it on camera and it's going red. It just moved on its own.
What, the wheelchair?
Fucking this just moved. It rocked.
They witness a wheelchair just moved on its own, confirming intelligent activity. Utilizing a device to detect paranormal energy, they implore the entity to hit the red and keep it on red, receiving consistent responses.
If you are here, please hit the red. Go up to red. Use all your energy. Just push it. Just touch it. Just touch the device. All your energy. That's it. Keep going. We're coming in peace. We're here. We're friendlies. But you hit red. You hit red. Keep going. Keep it on red. Keep it on red. Keep it on red. Keep it on red. Please. All the way. Just once. Go on.
As the investigation continues, loud bangs and dragging sounds reverberate, causing immediate panic and a desperate scramble to escape.
Over here. What was that?
Did you hear a bang?
No, I heard a bang.
I heard a bang. Go over here with that, Rich.
Again.
Oh! Oh, that was dragging! That was dragging! That was dragging! That was clear as day, bro. Bro, loud and clear. Somebody just touched my face. Somebody just touched my face. Is there any cobwebs? Somebody just touched my face, bro. Come on, mate, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Fuck. That was a woman's voice. It sounded like she was saying, hello, boys. No. No. No, 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 no.
The trio fell over in their frantic haste to flee the building, a testament to the sheer terror they experienced.
I hear that? I heard it. That was the scariest shit ever. I fell over, Richie just fell over as well. Trying to get out of there.
Right, mate.
I fell on my ass, he's fell on his ass.
When morning finally arrives, the exhausted group is approached by security and asked to leave the premises. They pack up, accepting the new reality of their situation. Reflecting on the night, they acknowledge the impossibility of explaining the things they heard and felt despite the limited visual evidence, stating, "The things that we've heard in that place tonight, I'm telling you." They emphasize the profound impact of the experience, with one noting they will review the footage second by second to see what we can find visually.
Obviously we were asked to leave, so being the good campers we are, we didn't want it to be aggravated, we left. The guy was very, very honest and very nice. He's even given us a little history tour whilst we were going out. He was very nice actually, so we can't complain. And he told us where this spot was. It's a great location. Last night, I can't explain it, guys. I'm going to go back home now, look at all the footage, me and my brother, second by second, to see what we can find visually.
The most disturbing aspect of this investigation isn't just the paranormal activity itself, but the apparent intelligence behind it. The entities seem to respond directly to the explorers' questions, physically interact with their environment, and actively pursue them, creating a harrowing and unforgettable experience. While unexplained sounds and moving objects might be dismissed by skeptics, the consistency and intensity of the experiences throughout the night, captured on camera and audibly, make this one of the most compelling pieces of paranormal evidence recorded. The fact that a small team faced these overwhelming phenomena in such a vast and dangerous location underscores their vulnerability. Remember, spirits may be unsettling, but they represent only one type of danger that lurks in abandoned places. The next time you consider exploring a supposedly haunted location, ask yourself, are you prepared for what might be waiting in the darkness? Exploring abandoned buildings can be a thrill, but what happens when you stumble upon a place so untouched, it feels like the past is still breathing within its walls? Tonight, we're delving into an urban exploration that uncovers a location eerily suspended in time, leaving more questions than answers.
And that brings us to the end of this episode. If you found this video informative, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss what we drop next. We cover stories like this